Small changes lead to great outcomes. Dennis Gabor, a British-Hungarian electrical engineer and physicist, once said, "We are the masters of our fate." Rational thinking, even if assisted by any conceivable electronic computer, cannot predict the future. All it can do is map out the probability space as it appears today and which will be different tomorrow. We cannot predict the future, but we can invent it. It is man's ability to invent which has made human society as it is today. You can find this extract in Gabor's book, Inventing the Future, published in 1963. Now, he may not have been the first person to use this phrase or any variation of it. Maybe it was Abraham Lincoln, maybe it was Alan Kay, but right now, that doesn't matter. What does matter is what he meant. When referring to the invention of our futures, I believe Gabor has a more global perspective. He leads us to believe that change is easily achievable, that each and every one of us has the power to change and transform society into whatever we want it to be. The realization of this power leads us to create utopic idealizations of such societies. And according to Wilbert Moore, revolutions thrive upon utopic images, and without these images, they will fail. And is there a clearer example of a societal transformation than a revolution? However, others consider the message as a more personal matter. We invent our future every day when we decide to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to school and make the best out of it, for example. By establishing a goal or determining a desirable outcome and working towards that objective, we become literal examples of the act of inventing our futures. Upon seeing both sides of possible message interpretations, general and particular, I believe that we should be doing a bit of both. Instead of idealizing a massive change in society or envisioning a completely self-centered future, we, as global citizens, have the responsibility of encompassing both fantasies. So use that image of society free of whichever problem is the most dire in your opinion, and combine it with your own personal hopes for the future. For example, while envisioning yourself going to work every day at your dream job, include the idea of perhaps walking there, because in the future, cars will not be the predominant choice of transportation. You see, in São Paulo, where I'm from, a great portion of the population prefers to own and use private automobiles rather than the public alternative. This preference for cars leads to massive congestion issues. Too many people spend over 2 hours in traffic every day. Therefore, as you study every day with a clear mindset of graduating high school and going to college, take action to also work towards that carless future. Resist the urge to get in a car and find time to take the bus or subway or bike or walk to wherever your destination is. According to the broken window theory, people have a tendency to keep a situation as it presents itself. If the ground is full of trash, most likely you wouldn't make an effort to put your waste in the garbage can, and you'll throw it onto the floor. But if the ground were clean, that effort probably would have been made. So if garbage control and pollution are major issues for you, reach down and pick up a can of soda when walking on the street. Hopefully, someone else will see you doing it and decide to repeat the action. Then, someone else might see it, and a chain reaction could unfold. Who knows? Maybe the theory will be put into place, and a few years later, you'll find that the ground is free of litter. If social inequality is important to you, grab those pennies in your pocket and donate them to the next person who asks you for them. Or make an effort to become a philanthropist or volunteer at a nonprofit organization that helps children obtain equal access to education. Perhaps one of your future coworkers will be someone you helped, proving that the small amount of time and effort you gave them changed the course of their lives forever. So what I want to leave behind is this. While inventing your own future and working at it day by day, don't forget to picture a better world as well. A more equal, sustainable, just future. Because small changes every day are guaranteed to lead towards great outcomes someday.